Today, we are diving into yet another Cinderella tale. This one has a girl in hiding, a dress made of stars, and a father whose love turns into something horrifying. This is the story of Donkey Skin, written in 1695 by Charles Perrault, and it is without a doubt a really dark and twisted story. Once upon a time, in a kingdom filled with wealth and beauty, there was a queen. She was the kind of queen who lit up a room without saying a word. People loved her and they were happy to follow her. Our queen had a daughter, a radiant child whose beauty surpassed even her mother's. That would in fact one day prove dangerous for her. Now, one day our beautiful queen fell ill. The king was beside himself with sorrow. When the time came for her to pass, with her final breath, she made him promise something that at first sounds romantic, but would eventually turn nefarious. She said to her king, "Marry no one unless she is my equal in beauty and virtue." The king agreed. He would do anything for his queen. But as the years passed, he couldn't find anyone who matched his queen. No one. Until one day, he looked at his own daughter, and what he saw was no longer a child. He saw his late wife. In her face, her voice, her beauty. The king made a scandalous decision. He decided to marry her, his own daughter. The princess was devastated. She begged members of the court, all the king's advisors, but they all stayed silent. Each one afraid to challenge His Royal Highness. Because what do you do when the monster is the supreme leader of the land? Only one person in the whole land dared to help her. Her fairy godmother. In this version, however, this fairy godmother isn't some magical savior. She's more like a strategist in the shadows. She whispers to the princess, "Delay him. Ask for impossible things. Buy yourself some time." So the princess does. She asks for a dress the color of the sky. He gives it to her. She asks for one made of gold like the sun. He delivers it. A gown covered in stars. Done. Finally, she asks for the skin of the kingdom's magical donkey. Why is this donkey magical? It poops gold. Yeah, like literal gold. This animal is the entire reason why the kingdom is wealthy. She thought to herself, surely this would be the thing that stops him. There's no way he would kill the kingdom's like major source of income, right? But it wasn't. He kills the donkey, hands her its skin, and the wedding is arranged. The night before the wedding, the fairy godmother returns. She brings with her debt. She tells the princess to take the donkey skin to wear it as a disguise. So the princess smears herself with ash and dirt, wraps herself in the disgusting pelt, and flees into the night. She leaves behind her name, her crown, and her identity. She becomes Donkey Skin. Donkey Skin soon finds work in a distant kingdom, cleaning slop and animal pens. No one recognizes her. No one suspects. She is invisible. And by goodness, she chooses to stay that way. But at night, when no one's watching, she unlocks a chest and puts on the dresses her father gave her. The ones meant for her wedding now become her armor, a reminder of who she really is. Revisiting her princess days, she twirls under the moonlight silently, freely, and just for a moment, she's no longer Donkey Skin. She's the beautiful princess of the wealthy land. On one of those evenings, the prince of the new kingdom sees her. Just a flash of fabric underneath her rags. And something about her feels unsettling, familiar, maybe even magical. So the next day, he concocts a brilliant plan. He pretends to be sick and tells his parents, "Only a cake baked by Donkey Skin can kill me." And so she bakes the cake. As she stirs the butter diligently, her golden ring slips off and falls into the dough. She finishes with the bacon and has the cake delivered to the prince. The prince receives the cake and bites down, only to discover this gold ring. He seizes the opportunity and declares he'll marry the girl whose finger fits that ring. Women from across the land try to fit the ring on their finger. All fail. Until the girl in rags is brought forward. The court laughs at the absurdity that Donkey Skin actually stood a chance. But when she tries on the ring, it slides on her finger perfectly. And in that moment, Donkey Skin peels away her disguise. The entire court gasps. Standing before them is not a servant girl. It's a princess, draped in a dazzling gown, worthy of kingship. The prince, triumphant, marries her and makes her queen. Shortly afterwards, news arrives of her father's death. The king who betrayed her has died. The kingdom that once imprisoned her now belongs to her. But she never returns, content with her new life, her prince, and the new land that she will rule over.